My name is Bruce Doima, and I'm a third-generation egg farmer from Northwest Iowa. And I'm here today because my passion is making deviled eggs for any kind of occasion. So I'm gonna show you a few tricks of how I do deviled eggs. And so we're gonna start out with 12 eggs in a pot here, and we're gonna bring them to a boil. And one of the tricks is to put salt in with your eggs. It doesn't matter how much, just do a little bit, but that'll help you with the peeling afterwards, after you bring them to a boil. Once we bring the eggs to a boil, we boil them for 10 minutes, take them off, and then right away put them in ice water for about 5 or 10 minutes. And I really feel the ice water makes them peel easier. Once I've sliced my eggs, I put my whites on the egg tray here. I got my yolks in the bowl. And now we're gonna start with sweet and sassy one. Now that we have all of our ingredients in the bowl, I like to put it in a plastic Ziploc bag. You can either use a quart size or a gallon size, doesn't really matter. So once we have it all in the bag, then we can just mash it all together. And then once we got it mixed up, you could use your finger across here to get everything at the bottom of the bag. So once we got all our ingredients mixed up, we cut the corner out of the bag, and I can just fill my eggs, and it works like magic. So there we have our eggs, and to make them really fancy looking, I like to put a little paprika on top of them. And there you have it. One of my wife's favorite deviled eggs is the summer barbecue deviled egg, which is pretty simple. It's just 3 ingredients. One of the tricks that I'd like to show you on the coleslaw before you put the dressing on it is when you get it out of the bag, it's pretty big. And I just take a scissors and I will just kind of chop through it to get it into smaller bits so it'll fit on the egg better. So once we've diced it up, you gotta be very careful of not putting too much dressing on here because it'll get really moist, just enough to hold it together. Once we got it mixed up, we again want to let the air out of the bag. I want to get everything to the bottom. I'll cut the corner off the bag. So we don't want to put too much filling in these eggs, otherwise we're going to run out. And then we can dish out our mixed up coleslaw. Then we're going to top it with the barbecue. And there you have it, summer barbecue deviled eggs. Everybody loves BLT sandwiches, so why not put a BLT deviled egg together? So we'll mash up the yolks. I only use about 5 ingredients here. I'll use some pre-cooked diced up bacon. I also like to use Roma tomatoes because they're a little drier and a little meatier. For color, I like to use spinach instead of lettuce. Once we feel we got it mixed up good, we're gonna put everything to the bottom of the bag again. So we just slide our finger across there, and we're gonna cut the corner off the bag again. And then we can just squish it out on the eggs, and oh man, that looks pretty. So colorful. So I'll take some pre-cooked, fully cooked bacon, and I like to stick 2 pieces on each one. And there you have it, BLT deviled eggs.